Turn that tiny space you've got, maybe it's a cramped patio or a little balcony, into an absolute veggie paradise. Seriously, if you've ever looked at your small outdoor space and thought, well, there's no way I can grow anything real out there, you are in for a treat. Let's get right into it.
Picture this for a second. You walk out your door and pick a massive, juicy, bright red tomato right out of a small, unassuming pot on your porch. Amazing, right? Well, that brings us to the core truth we're unpacking today. You don't need a massive backyard to grow your own grocery store. For generations, we've just kind of assumed we needed, acres and acres of land to feed ourselves. But actually, that simply isn't true anymore.
We are totally flipping the script here. We're trading in those traditional, sprawling farm fields for a modest balcony or patio setup. No tractors required. By rethinking the potential of these compact outdoor spaces and using just a few very specific techniques, you can literally create a yield that rivals a traditional garden plot. We're talking about making every single inch of your space work for you. It's like a giant puzzle, and it is so rewarding when you put it together.
And the best part? This whole transformation relies on just two fundamental, super manageable steps. Step 1 is the secret soil, and step 2 is container choice. So let's just jump right in and unpack these.
All right, step 1, the secret soil. Okay, the absolute most important rule here. Forget regular dirt, just forget it. When your plants are confined to a tiny footprint, the medium they live in has to be incredibly nutrient-dense and perfectly aerated. Your basic run-of-the-mill ground dirt, it just doesn't make the cut for a high-yielding patio setup. It's just going to suffocate them. So instead of plain dirt, you need a very specific curated mix. You essentially want to mix a rich potting soil base with a good amount of compost or organic fertilizer to really supercharge it with those slow-releasing nutrients. And of course, you top it off with a little bit of love. Seriously though, by mixing these together, you're creating an active, living environment that acts as premium fuel for your tiny grocery store.
Okay, so once you've got that premium fuel all mixed up, we move to step 2, container choice. You got to give your plants the right home. Think about gently placing a healthy, young tomato seedling into a fresh container. The vessel you pick is going to dictate the rest of its entire life cycle, so you have to select it with purpose. You can't just grab whatever's lying around.
And here's the secret weapon, your absolute best friend in this whole process, the deep pot. You have to pick a pot that gives the roots room to breathe. Look, when horizontal space above ground is super tight, you have to maximize your vertical space below the soil line. A deep pot gives the root system plenty of room to breathe, dive down deep, and anchor securely so it can drop all those amazing nutrients. And the best part? It does all of this without taking up your entire balcony floor. It's a total game changer.
So, as you can see, you really don't need acres of land to grow your own food. By just swapping regular dirt for a rich, compost-fueled mix and choosing those deep pots that let roots thrive vertically, you've got the exact blueprint to build a personal grocery store right on your patio. So, here's my question for you to think about. If we can create this much incredible abundance in just a few square feet, how else might we rethink all the other unused spaces around us?